My grandmother, who lived with my aunt, also disowned and disapproved of me for the same reasons my mother did. However, my aunt, who owned the house, kicked her out. From that day on, my aunt and her husband, who was just her boyfriend at the time, took care of me as if I were their own daughter. When I turned 15, my uncle legally adopted me. He paid for my university, and throughout that time, he made sure I attended therapy. I must say that all this affected me too much, but the love he gave me helped me a lot. To me, I consider my aunt and uncle my real parents. Now that my relatives found out that I was going to marry a man, they came to apologize to me, and yes, I did accept their apology, but I did not want to have any contact with them. However, they believed that with the apology, they were more than invited to my wedding. 2 weeks ago, my mother and grandmother came to my dress fitting without an invitation. I was totally outraged. They had not been invited, so I kicked them out, and in return they started insulting me and my husband. I told them that I didn't want them in my life, that I only excused them for mental health reasons, but they were nothing to me anymore. Despite all that, 3 days ago, one of my dad's cousins called me asking about the dress code and if children were accepted. I told her that she, like all the other members of that family, were not invited. She was outraged, and a few minutes later, my biological father called me asking who would walk me down the aisle. I said that my uncle would do it, and he started swearing at me in 1,000 ways, so I simply cut off the call. Now, am I really that bad?